one of the problems that we've got with the normal property events, just property, everyone's selling stuff, and we didn't want that. We just want it to be
Rich Eyre, welcome to Property People. How are you today?
absolutely brilliant. Really excited to be here.
Absolutely. We are at the Property and Entrepreneur Summit today, and you are from YPN Magazine, who is the organizer of this event.
Yeah, us and Paul Stapleton, we've put this together. This is our second event now. It's absolutely popping. As you can see, we're over the moon with like the colour of the sponsors, the speakers. Having you guys here is an absolute treat, obviously. I'm not just saying that.
Bless you.
I have to say that, he's paid me. But yeah, it's going really well. We're really looking forward to the day.
The room, it's only first thing in the morning and the room is already buzzing. We're going to have over 400 people here. The lineup is sublime. Can you tell me a little bit, before we dive into all of that stuff, a little bit about YPN Magazine?
Yeah, so Your Property Network magazine have been around forever, like over 15 years now. We are kind of the town square of property.
Yes.
So we work with all of the educators. We've got a huge community of over 10,000 subscribers. We've got our own training courses, and each one of those has got a little community as well.
Excellent.
And we basically celebrate the success of property.
Yeah.
So all of our members, not only do we kind of help them succeed, but then we showcase their success so that we can leave breadcrumbs for other people to follow. So our mantra is basically we want 10,000 people to be financially free in the next 10 years.
Amazing. What a great mission. And how long has the YPN been going?
Over 15 years now. As a magazine, over 15 years. We started the training arm about 5 years ago. Obviously, everything's going digital now, so we've got a membership. So people join us. Instead of just having the magazine, we do like weekly drop-ins. On a Monday, we have a deal clinic. We have like Q&As with Simon Zucci. We do networking. Like everything that anyone needs to succeed in property, we've put it together in a package that like is throwaway money, and because we just want to help people succeed, basically.
It's a really, really great thing, and you know, I provide a service to the property industry and property investor. I'm a property investor developer myself, and these sorts of tools, these sorts of resources are invaluable, and we'll make sure that we've got a link in the description below so that people can link and subscribe. Now, in terms of putting this type of event on, the Property and Entrepreneur Summit, how did that come about?
So we work closely with Paul on a number of things, and we are huge fans of him, his brand. Like, we've seen his events before, and we were chatting and we were like, do you know what? You need to put your motivational side of stuff with the property, with YPN, and between us, we can bring a lot of people to the room. So it was a no-brainer, to be honest. One of the problems that we've got with the normal property events is it's just property. Everyone's selling stuff. Like it's just the same thing over and over and over again. Like just if you go to the Excel Centre, it's just hundreds of shops. And we didn't want that. We just want it to be pure content, a great vibe, a great community. And the idea is opening people's eyes to different markets. So bringing the property people and showing them the entrepreneur stuff, and then bringing the entrepreneur people and showing them the property stuff.
Absolutely.
Quite a few of the property people we've got here today didn't know who Shah Woosmand was, or didn't know who. That blows my mind. James Sinclair. It blows my mind that they don't know who these people are, and we are delighted to be able to showcase them here. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
I've been very lucky to spend some quality time with Shah Woosmand over the last 12 months, and only this morning I watched another James Sinclair video, subscribed to his newsletter, and bought his book. Absolutely phenomenal guy.
I'm an absolute fanboy of Shah.
I'm a bit of a fan.
Yeah. I've not met her myself.
Oh, really?
So it's going to be the first time that I meet her today.
She's wonderful. She's really cool.
You think so? On a plane to Spain the other day, I listened to her whole book, and I must have 20 screenshots of bits when I'm like, must go back to that.
She'd be delighted to hear that.
Yeah,
well,
literally.
You've pretty much answered, I think, the question I was going to ask next, which is who are you looking forward to seeing most?
Do you know, Actually, no. I'm looking forward to. I know the least about James, so I'm really looking forward
James
to his.
Sinclair.
Yeah, James Sinclair. So I know that
he's mine.
I know that his talk's going to be around buying businesses, marketing, a bit of guerrilla marketing. So, like, this is going to be a fascinating one because I definitely haven't seen it before. Whereas, like a lot of the other people, I know some of their stories. Like for James, it's going to be a fresh one. So I'm
it's
looking forward to
interesting.
that.
We've been doing these interviews this morning. And from everyone that I've spoken to, there's a lot of experienced property people that have been doing it 15 years, they've grown portfolios, they're doing developments, and everybody's been saying, well, I'm really looking forward to the business part at the back end. So when we go around to speak to the delegates, it'll be interesting to see where they're on their journey and who they're looking forward to speaking to most. But I think it's really clever and really good that you brought in business and property. A lot of people say that property is, you've got to treat it like a business, it's not just an investment.
Well, there is. If you were to do a Venn diagram of the two, the crossover in the middle is absolutely huge.
And
I'd love to take credit for the idea of bringing those two together, but that was definitely Paul and Michelle.
Okay.
that was theirs. I'm not going to take that one, guys. You got that one.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Rich. I look forward to catching up through the rest of the day.
Absolutely my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.